Boom shakalaka, this is huge for Bitcoin and for altcoins. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, this is huge for Bitcoin and altcoins. Before we get into it guys, like the video, join us on Twitter with Crypto Love, and of course subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos for 7 years. Now, Fear and Greed Index today 70, up from yesterday's 66, and starting to turn around from the drop from last week's and last month's extreme greed. The overall market bounces 5% today. Bitcoin at 96,759, Ethereum at 34.74, XRP 240, BNB 713, Solana 208, Dogecoin 34 cents, Cardano 97 cents, and Tron 26 cents. Now, Bitcoin, after breaking below the 21 EMA and a 50-day moving average, right now price has found some resistance on this yellow line, the 50-day moving average. Could price break above there? And if it doesn't, more importantly, will this support hold right around $88,000, a number we will be coming back to later in the episode if you pay attention. Also note this little bit of volume resistance right there at $98,000. So we might be getting squeezed in this little box, the Bitcoin box. Now, should that $88,000 price not hold? Should this rally just be a fake out? We'll kind of have to see over the next day or so, but should 88,000 not hold, the next level to keep an eye out for would be $71,000. However, it doesn't appear like that's going to happen at the moment. Bitcoin just closed the most recent candle, and each time in the bull market comes back, price retraces to 38.2 fib. This has happened over and over again, has closed above that 38.2 fib, which is at $80,000. So the bull market does remain intact. And historically, Q1 is pretty darn good for Bitcoin and pretty darn exceptional for Ethereum. Bitcoin quarterly returns on average 52% in Q1. Ethereum quarterly returns 82%. Holy freaking cow. Now the median is just 1.6 and the median here is 5.7 because there were some absolutely massive years in there. But on average, 52% could be a great quarter, barring anything about, let's say Chinese New Year comes every year and pretty much decimates Bitcoin price. Now, corrective behavior in Bitcoin on this daily chart is echoing almost perfectly this 2-day chart from back towards the beginning of 2024. You can see this expanding megaphone, breaks below, finds support, and then bounces massively. We'll check this out. The time frame is twice as fast, but almost same exact pattern, almost same exact RSI setup. And what comes next after this bounce that we're seeing right now? A giant bounce, went from $37,000 to $52,000. So we could be in for a big Bitcoin bounce. As a matter of fact, here, if we take a look at the MACD histogram and also the crosses, very similar setup to the beginning of 2024, the continuation of this bull flag right here. Same exact setup. The first part is done. As the histogram turns this light mint color, we have the consolidation and then the continuation of that bull flag could send Bitcoin prices much higher. As a matter of fact, going into this holiday season, the setup was almost identical to what we saw in 2021, with 4+ weeks of Bitcoin all-time highs, Ethereum 20% below all-time highs, Dogecoin in its first pause, and Bitcoin dominance starting to drop off. We're seeing the same exact pattern, and guess what? Last time this happened, this led to 4 months of market-wide expansion. Absolutely massive bull run and alt season. So could it do it once again? We are in the best part of this Bitcoin 4-year spiral, the part where there are all these black dots. The black dots are all-time highs, and this line right here is the $100,000 line. So we could have a lot of all-time highs above $100,000 before the end of this cycle. As a matter of fact, this chart kind of makes me weak in the knees. If we take a look here, this is Bitcoin price in dark blue or black, and Metcalfe's law, this dotted light blue line. Now, based on this, 2023-2024 was a correction from the terribly bad 2022 year. In that regard, based on this connection with Metcalfe's law, the Bitcoin bull run hasn't even started yet. Holy freaking cow. That could be crazy. We might be in for an absolutely massive move for Bitcoin. And when you consider Bitcoin is gaining popularity, gaining notoriety, and right now, just 2.5% of the world's population uses Bitcoin. 200 million users, that's 2.5% of the world's population. When you consider that with things like the internet, back when people were talking about the A with the little circle around it, and what's this www thing? Well, we could be there with Bitcoin right now. People are talking about Bitcoin. What's that Bitcoin thing? That's some fixed supply? What's going to happen when they run out of Bitcoin? I was asking that question back 2016, and then I got into it 2017. People started asking those questions, and then we have the majority flooding in, and guess what? There's no more coins left, and the price goes to infinity because there's infinity dollars and only 21 million Bitcoin. Now, well, that's great news for Bitcoin. It does look like we have a perfect setup and retest for both the total 2 and the total 3. This is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin and the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Both of these inverse head and shoulders are very bullish patterns, which are about to send the altcoin market. And if we take a look right here, these are yearly candles, or excuse me, 6-month candles. And after hitting a resistance, we have a couple candles generally of Bitcoin dominance dropping as the market takes off. Well, guess what? We have hit that level. The first red candle is beginning altcoin season, altcoin year. The next 6 to 12 months are going to be incredible. So that's all for this episode. If you want to check out some pretty awesome and spot on crypto price predictions for 2025, check out right up there, whole playlist. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.